Hey everyone, it's Agnach here. Welcome to another video. On today's video, I'm bringing all of the triples I had in the August CWL with Onehive. We had a really good week and we only had one loss, and that was because we were quite unlucky as we had multiple 1-stars. I really could not believe what was going on. They were all like high percentage, but they were all missing the 10 hole, and then we got 1-stars. In the end, we placed first in the group with 323 stars. We also had a player going perfect, so GG to Peter. And sadly, I was 9% off going perfect as well with Lord. At the beginning, I used Tribrid, and then I had a couple of Quad Clone attacks once the attack was discovered. So thanks to KOG and Chien in particular. So let's go to the first attack. So this was my first attack of the week, and obviously coming in with the Tribrid, so I'm using a couple of loons just to funnel the cannon. Now my idea is for the king to start walking towards 3 o'clock with the queen, then I'm gonna be wall breaking them into that eagle compartment. I usually, whenever I come in with Tribrid, I want to get rid of the eagle with my heroes and then sending the dragons on the side and going towards the tank hole. Most of the time I find that coming in opposite of the tank hole I get more value. On this occasion I also had the queen walking away, which is kind of sad. I used the method of the E-drag method, that's the way I call it, basically just sending all of the dragons, putting the double rage, early warning ability, and I usually send a blimp with my Tribrid. Sometimes I don't do that, and usually on this week with say at resistance, I ended up finding a couple of tornado traps behind the town hall, and one of them did end up costing me a 1-star. So I'm a little bit more cautious in regards to the blimp. However, with all of my Tribrid attacks at Onehive, I was sending the blimp from behind, and thankfully no 1-stars, but one of them did get quite close, and it's towards, I think, the 6th wall. So I'm gonna be showing you everything. It ended up being a triple, but that one came close. So over here we still have quite a few dragons. That goes down, and we beat Pramesh from Legends Empire. Then on the second wall, we're coming in with Tribrid again. Very similar looking base, so the same kind of attack, sending the loons to funnel the king and queen to go into the eagle. On this occasion I did bring an E-drag, and I also brought a headhunter to help the king kill the defending king a lot faster. That allows my king to have a lot more HP, so for a 6 troop space is definitely worth it. That way my king can get rid of the defending queen, can get rid of the eagle. I send my entire Tribrid. The E-drag, I use him for funneling at 12 o'clock, and then I send my blimp from behind. Again, we didn't find a tornado trap, which is perfect. Tankle goes down, everything is getting demolished. The center of the base is getting demolished by the Inferno Dragon, and this is kind of an attack where you've got quite a few freezes, and you just have to look at how your attack is going, where all your dragons are, and start freezing that to save whichever dragon you want to save. Over here I decided to freeze that AD and Wizard Tower, and now my queen is walking there. She's going to be able to get rid of that AD. We don't have any more spells, but we've got the queen with ability, and the Royal Champion is still alive, so now it's just cleanup. So always with Tribrid, I end up coming in the same way. King, queen to funnel one side. If the eagle is on that side, perfect. If it's not, then I'll just funnel something. Over here is the same thing. The eagle is on the corner, and the reason why I'm coming with this approach as well is you will notice that the meta, or at least this is what I'm noticing, the meta is putting the eagle on the opposite side of the town hall. So that's why I'm always coming in opposite of the town hall, having the king and queen going for the eagle, putting the Tribrid on this side, flying in. I usually have a look at where the sweepers are pointing. Obviously here the sweeper was pointing 12 and 6 o'clock, so that's why I'm coming in with my dragon from 9 o'clock, and my blimp going all the way to the town hall. Once again, we didn't find a tornado trap. And as I said before, I did find a lot of bases trapped properly for this current meta with resistance, and that's usually the tornado from behind. Over here we found the tornado. It was in the center of the base, so I would have never blinked from 12 o'clock, so probably the defender would have had to move it either a little bit more to the left or to the right, just in case I'm coming in from 230. However, we only have one tornado trap, so you can trap one of the entries, but then there's multiple other entries that you're not going to be trapping, so I think it's pretty much based on luck if you properly trap it. Over here, the king will go down soon. The world champion gets rid of the final defenses, and this one did get a little bit close since we only have the world champion and the warden, but we have plenty of time to clean up the base. So that was against Mayo, and now we've got our first quad clone attack. Although on this occasion I only brought 3 clones. As you can see, the sweepers were very close to each other, so I decided to bring a couple of lightning spells, and I also brought a freeze. So I decided to get rid of one of the clones to bring the lightning spells and the freeze. Pretty much it could have been a poison as well if you want, but yeah, I thought that that was good value. I wanted to come in from the eagle side. I thought that that was going to give me the best value. And usually when the temple is in the center or in the ring base, I like putting my clones surrounding the temple. I think on this occasion I put them a little bit too close on top of the temple, that once the temple exploded, everything died. However, we did get rid of a lot of the defenses that were there in the core, so now we can just start flying around the base. Nothing went into the poison, which is perfect for us. Yeah, we did use 3 clones there, but it really doesn't matter. It got rid of the defenses that we wanted it to get rid of, and then we can use the world champion on the back end, which we already have, and she's already died. But now we've got the dragons, everything flying around. We've got the queen. She's still walking. The unicorn, the amount of times that unicorn has healed her back up and makes the attack OP, I think it's the best pet ever. Now on War 5, we did end up winning 40-29, and we had 10 triples, but this is the war where I missed my triple. I got a 91% 2-star. On the next war, however, I came in and I used Tribrid again. Now my 91% was with the Quad Clone, so I was a little bit distraught. I didn't want to use it again, but on my last attack I do use the Quad Clone again, but on this occasion I just want to use what I know works, which is the Tribrid. Again, the eagle is not on the corner this time around, but I'm following that corner and I'm expecting the queen to walk down and she can reach the eagle from there. So usually when I see that my heroes are walking away from where I want them to go, that's when I put the dragons, and the dragons will push your heroes that way. Now on this occasion you can see that the blimp didn't get to the temple. The tornado trap was properly placed. Even if my blimp had flown a little bit longer, it would not have reached the temple. And now that they've changed the black mines where they hit the blimp or your dragons a lot faster, it's easier to trap that entry. So here I'm sweating. The temple is not going down. What's gonna happen? But thankfully I still had freezes, I still had dragon riders. The temple did end up going down. Now there's a single there. The king is gonna kill my royal champion. However, I had that final freeze I could use for the single inferno. I didn't want to use the queen ability because I knew I was gonna need it when she faces the king and when she goes through the wall, or well, with all of these defenses. Now she manages to get rid of the defenses, goes to the king, that goes down. We still have inferno dragons, and we ended up getting the triple. Then for a final attack, I know that this base is not fully maxed, but it was still in a Champs 1 clan, and I'm using the Quad Clone. As you can see, that center just looks amazing. It's got the 3 infernos, the eagle, the scatter shots, the sweepers. So I'm putting the king and queen there. I'm sending all of the dragons here, and have a look at this tornado. It's like, how did I find a tornado? Like anywhere in the ring I could have come in, but exactly where I put my blimp is where the tornado is. However, it didn't matter. We still managed to clone all of our loons. They got rid of the entire core of that base. We still had the heroes on the right hand side, we had the dragons on the left hand side, and they are just gonna go through the ring, and it's all so spaced out that it really doesn't matter. We still have plenty of dragons, dragon riders. The queen is still alive with the unicorn, and this was a smash hit. We still had the world champion with ability. We used the ability just for time, and this was my final triple against Doctor from Team Liberal, and we ended up getting a 6 out of 7. Well, those were my attacks. What did you think of them? If you did like the video, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time with more Clash. See ya.